Hello everyone, nice to see you again. Today we come to the fourth part of city and countryside, and we're going to look at adjectives and similarity. Let's check it out. First of all, we're going to discuss adjectives which are used to describe a city or a country. What is adjectives? Adjectives is a word that describes or explains the nouns. Adjective in bahasa Indonesia is kata sifat. Kata sifat berfungsi untuk mendeskripsikan atau menjelaskan kata benda. Now let's see some common adjectives to describe a city or a country. Ancient. Ancient. Kuno. The synonym is historic. The meaning? A place that has a long history. Beautiful. Beautiful. Indah. The synonyms are attractive, lovely, meaning very pleasing on the eye. Boring. Boring. Membosankan. The synonym is uninteresting. The meaning? Dull and not very interesting. Bustling. Bustling. Ramai. Sibuk. The synonyms are lively, fast-paced, hectic, meaning a crowded, busy place. Charming. Charming. Mempesona, menarik. Synonyms are delightful, quaint, meaning nice, very pleasing. Contemporary. Contemporary. Modern. The meaning modern, very up to date. Compact. Compact. Kecil, padat. The synonym is small, meaning not very big, contained within a small area. Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan, meaning somewhere with a rich and varied mix of cultures and languages. Crowded. Crowded. Penuh sesak. The synonyms are busy, bustling, meaning very full of people. Exciting. Exciting. Asik. The synonym is lively, meaning fun, thrilling, with lots of enjoyable things to do. Expensive. Expensive. Mahal. The synonyms are pricey, costly, meaning costing a lot of money. Famous. Famous. Terkenal. The meaning is very well known, celebrated, notable. Fantastic. Fantastic. Fantastis. The meaning is wonderful. Fascinating. Fascinating. Menarik. Mengagumkan. The synonyms are captivating, intriguing, meaning very interesting. Huge. Huge. Sangat besar. The synonyms are big, enormous, large, giant, sprawling, vast, meaning very big. Lively, lively, hidup. The synonym is vibrant, meaning somewhere with lots of things going on. Inexpensive, inexpensive, murah. Synonym cheap, meaning not costing very much. Picturesque, picturesque, indah, meaning charming or interesting in a unique or unusual way. Popular, popular, populer, meaning liked by a lot of people. Polluted, polluted, kotor, terkena polusi, meaning dirty, contaminated. Touristy, touristy, dikunjungi banyak turis, meaning visited by lots of tourists. After you know several adjectives that are commonly used to talk about a city or a country, now let's move on to similarity. We're going to look at the use of as, adjective as, to describe similarity between two things or people. Here we have two stories given by Melissa and Mark. Both are talking about their hometown. Melissa is talking about New York City, while Mark is talking about London. You can read this story later, and now let's just focus on the bold adjectives that are taken from both stories. Can you spot them? Yes. Busy, crowded, cosmopolitan, historic. From the previous slide, we can conclude that there are several adjectives used to describe New York and London. They are busy, crowded, cosmopolitan, and historic. Now let's see how these adjectives are used to describe these two cities. Yes, New York is busy and London is busy too. New York is crowded and London is crowded. New York is cosmopolitan, but London is not. London is historic, but New York is not. Now, you can see from this table that there are two things, New York and London, and we try to find the similarity between these two things or these two cities. And from this, we can have sentences like 1. New York is as busy as London. New York is as crowded as London. London is not as cosmopolitan as New York. New York is not as historic as London. From the sentences, you can see that there is the pattern as, adjective as, and this form is used to describe two things with similar or equal characteristics. Now let's take a closer look to get better understanding on the use of as, adjective as, to talk about similarity. I have two sentences. Eiffel Tower is high. Namsan Tower is high. Eiffel Tower is A. Namsan Tower is B. Remember, we have two things, A and B. Here we can see that they have similar adjectives, high. So we can conclude that A equals B. That's why we can say Eiffel Tower is as high as Namsan Tower. Menara Eiffel sama tingginya dengan menara Namsan. That's correct. Or you can also put the noun in different position. Kita taruh B di depan, pindah A ke belakang. So we say Namsan Tower is as high as Eiffel Tower. This sentence is also correct. Why we can change the noun, we can change the position of the subject? Because they are equal. Both are high. Dua-duanya sama-sama tinggi. So this case is in positive sentence. And the pattern is subject to be as adjective as subject to be. What about the second example? Moscow's temperature in the summer is 22 degrees Celsius. New York's temperature in the summer is 27 degrees Celsius. Two things, A and B. A is Moscow's temperature. B is New York's temperature. Now let's see the characteristics. Are they similar or different? Yes, they are different. They are not equal. So A is not the same as B. So we can make it into negative sentence. Moscow is not as hot as New York. Moscow tidak sepanas New York. The sentence is correct. What about the second sentence? Can we change the position of subject? Like in the previous example in positive sentence? New York is not as hot as Moscow. Of course not. Why? Let's see again the characteristics. Moscow's temperature is 22 degrees Celsius. New York's temperature is 27 degrees Celsius. Jadi suhu di Moskow dan suhu di New York berbeda, tidak sama. Yang satu 22, yang satu 27. Maka kita bisa bilang kalau New York lebih panas daripada Moskow. So, New York is hotter than Moscow. That's correct. But we cannot say New York is not as hot as Moscow. Kita tidak bisa bilang New York tidak sepanas Moskow. Kenapa, Miss? Karena kalimat ini sama artinya dengan Moskow lebih panas daripada New York. Padahal sebaliknya. So here is the pattern for negative sentence. We have subject to be, not as adjective as, subject to be. Nah, kita ingat-ingat untuk kalimat dengan equality A sama dengan B, maka posisi subjek, posisi kata benda boleh dibolak-balik, boleh ditukar. Tapi ketika kalimat itu tidak equal, karakteristiknya tidak sama, maka kita menggunakan kalimat negatif, tapi tidak bisa diganti atau diubah posisi kata bendanya. And here, let's see the pattern again. Untuk kalimat positif, kita pakai as, adjective as. Untuk kalimat negatif, memakai not as, adjective as. And remember, to be in the second subject can be omitted. Sudah natural atau sudah wajar sekali jika kita menghilangkan to be pada kata benda yang ada di belakang. Jadi kita bisa bilang Eiffel Tower is as high as Namsan Tower is, atau kita ubah atau kita hilangkan to be dari subjek yang ada di belakang. Eiffel Tower is as high as Namsan Tower. And now we come to the end of our session today. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!